legacy. It is a very powerful word, and for these Buckeyes, it is very important to them.
It's a lot of careers that's coming to an end here, in this group. So, you just want to cherish each and every day. You want to cherish every moment you have with them.
Many want to make sure their story ends on a high note.
I just think we're all focused on this game, and we want to finish the season out right.
Others still dealing with the past.
This is wild play in the end zone.
I watched the play like 100 times.
But as they prepare to close one chapter tonight in the Cotton Bowl, a new era for Ohio State begins with quarterback Devin Brown.
College football's wild. I mean, you cannot predict anything, that's for sure. But I'm just super excited, and I can't wait.
This is the Football Fever.
Good evening to you, and welcome to Arlington, Texas AT&T Stadium for another special edition of the Football Fever. I got Gene Smith, Ohio State Athletic Director, over here dapping up defensive linemen, making sure they're ready to go tonight. We're taking you right up to kickoff here on ABC 6. This is a top 10 matchup against a 9th-ranked SEC East opponent. And for those who think it's not important, I'm telling you that football futures will be determined here tonight, not just for Devin Brown, Gene says, and so many other players. The Ohio State Buckeyes got in here about 40 minutes ago, and they are ready to do battle. They've been here all week getting ready for a New Year's Six game. When you talk to the players, they all say the same thing. They want to, quote, finish the season up strong. Looking at who is out today, of course, Kyle McCord is gone and transferred to Syracuse. Marvin Harrison Jr. will not give it a go tonight. He did not practice this week, and he is preparing for a very high draft pick come the spring. Also out tonight, middle linebacker Tommy Eichenberg, who is still a bit banged up from the injury he sustained in November, but several other Buckeye stars who could announce their intentions after the game are suited up and ready to go. They talked about why they are not missing this one.
Yeah, I just think we're all focused on this game, and we want to finish the season out right and end it on a good note because we put a lot of work in for this season, and we want to end it the right way for the seniors and send guys out the right way and building going into next year.
And my whole goal was to come back in, help this team get to where we want to be. We didn't reach that level, but it's all about finishing strong.
There's definitely a lot of decisions that need to be made. There's a lot of factors that come into it. But like I said, focus on this game, probably one of the more important ones, and then worry about what's next is after that.
We're focused, we're focused, and, like I said, man, this game is important to us, and, that's the thing, man. We're trying to finish this thing off the right way.
No doubt about that. Let's bring Gene back in. It was pretty apparent there's just too much at stake for Marvin Harrison to be playing tonight. How do you see this?
Well, it's his decision, his family's decision, so I'm not sure of their ins and outs on the why, but it makes sense to me, so I support him.
How do you feel this team is prepared here?
I think they're ready. We got great culture, and they trust one another, great brotherhood, and they want to go out the right way. So I'm really feel good about them.
What have you seen of Devin Brown over the last month, maybe, and during bowl practice? It says this kid's dialed in.
Well, I think one is I've always known he was a competitor. We saw that going into the season.
Sure.
He was really close with Kyle, and so I know he's a competitor. So we really just need him to just settle down a little bit and not be too nervous and just get off to a good start.
He told his mom and dad during the holiday break, I've been playing tackle football since I was 7, Mom. Yeah. I'm good. Yeah. But there will be, this is a huge venue.
Yeah.
This is the preeminent facility in the country.
There's no question. Well, he's going to have the butterflies. There's no question about it. So we got to help him get through that really fast, really early, and let him settle down.
Gene, thank you for the time.
Thank you, Clay. Appreciate you.
Proud to have you tonight.
Thank you.
All right, so much more to come here from Arlington, Texas, as we take a look at the stockyards in Fort Worth. I had to feel the Texas feel, that old Old Westfield. We'll have that. We'll have Battle of the Bands. We'll go one-on-one with Ryan Day. But first, I get to bring in my partner, my podna, Kellyanne Stitz back in Columbus, who has so much more. Kellyanne, take it away.
Thank you so much, partner. Great interview there. Well, looking at tonight, Devin Brown is set to make his first career start in the Cotton Bowl, the first Ohio State quarterback to make his first start in a bowl game. And this all happening, Brown getting the opportunity after Kyle McCord left for a new ACC beginning at Syracuse. The day after McCord announced his departure, Brown tweeted this: Hernan Cortez's burning of the boats. Cortez sending a clear message to his men by burning the ships. There is no turning back. Later, successfully completing his conquest of the Aztec Empire. A little history for you there. But Brown evidently sending a message to Buckeye Nation.
On December 5th, Devin Brown made it known that he is ready to seize the opportunity as the leader on offense.
I feel really confident right now. We've had a good month, and I'm ready to go.
After a month of work with the Ones, the second-year quarterback is prepared to conquer on the national stage.
I feel like they trusted me from the beginning. They trust what the coaches are going to decide with who plays, and you're at Ohio State, so you're always going to have the best players around you.
Brown took a back seat after fighting through a finger injury in the spring and an ankle injury in the fall.
And they were hard. Especially the one in the spring. I was pretty worried about that going in, but always felt pretty positive about everything. And like Coach Hart said, he said, really shaped me into who I am now and where I'm going to be this week.
But the quarterback is healthy and earning support from his commander.
He's taken and run the last few weeks, and I think the guys on the team feel it. They feel his presence out there.
And gaining the trust of his brothers he will battle with on Friday night.
When the ball's delivered where it's supposed to be, you get confidence in somebody. If it's consistently done like that, you gain a lot of confidence in somebody, and I think he's doing that.
To be our leader, he's got to bring guys together, and that's what he's doing. And he's been taking care of the ball in practice, making good reads, making good decisions, and I'm excited for him this Friday.
Even when Brown learned he was the backup, he never lost sight of his goals.
I think mentally it's a little bit different, but I feel like the approach is still the same since it's been week one. I've always felt like I prepared like I was a starter and ready to go at every moment.
And the QB is fired up to prove why he should lead the fleet into next season.
I'm just so pumped to get out there and finally play.
And welcome back to the Football Fever. The doctor is in Buckeye Nation and absolutely here and ready to help. Anytime Buckeye Nation's feeling a little anxious, we know we obviously have to go for one of our therapy sessions here. And today my patient is former Buckeye great Jay Richardson. Jay, I know one of the big issues you've been dealing with seems to be somewhat of a recurring nightmare. Do you care to elaborate on that? I'm here for you, my man. I'm here.
I lay up at night and there's a storm happening. And there's flashes of light, and all I keep seeing is khakis.
Khaki?
Just khakis everywhere. There's milk spilled everywhere. There's all types of signs being stolen. And then there it is again, 2024. The Buckeyes go down to that team up north. And I don't know what to do about it, Doc. I keep seeing it. I keep seeing it.
Okay.
Are they going to stay? Are they going to go? Is he going to the NFL? Is he going to stick around and continue to torment this program? It's always about Jim, Doc.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of anxiety, Jay. Well, we have to control what we can control, as they say. That's where a lot of anxiety can come from. It sounds like there needs to be total buy-in, as we would say, for the next 11 months to make sure that nightmare doesn't happen again. Now, Jay, for a lot of people, change can be really hard. We hear that often. Are there any big changes in your life that really have you concerned right now?
Doc, we lost our quarterback.
That's true.
He won 11 games and he went to Syracuse.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't add up.
I don't get it. But we got some new guys coming in. We got a new guy right now at the helm. I hate the numbers on his chest, but man, the kid's got a lot of talent, and I want to see what he can do. And we've got some great guys coming in. It's just this portal, man. I don't know what we're going to do about it. There's guys coming in. There's guys going out. We just don't know who's going to be here. And I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Doc, I'm nervous.
Nervous?
Tell me it's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay, Jay. Sometimes you just got to put one foot in front of the other, day by day, week by week. I promise you things will get better. Nice shoes, by the way.
Oh, thank you, Doc. Thank you, Doc.
Those are something special.
Yeah, buddy mine made these for me.
All right, Jay, my thoughts, my prescription, my treatment, if you will, it's very simple. Watch the game tonight. Keep an open mind. I know you don't like the 33. I have a feeling he's going to do some good things tonight. We'll have to watch and see. And then, obviously, next fall, lock it into the Football Fever every football Saturday.
That's all I watch.
You good? that?
I'm good. Thank you,
All right,
God.
man. We'll make
right.
it to see another day, as we know. All right. Let's send it over to Kellyanne now for more of what's next here on The Football Fever. Kellyanne?
Oh, thank you so much, guys. Man, I hope you guys are feeling better after airing it out. I'm sure we all are. What a great session, you guys, and some great advice, too, Ben. Well, they say everything is bigger in Texas, and that includes our coverage tonight on The Football Fever. After the break, we check back in with Cowboy Clay as he goes on a cattle drive, and yes, you heard that right. Plus, at 7:30, we go behind enemy lines to learn more about Mizzou. They shocked the SEC this season. What the Buckeyes need to do to tame the Tigers tonight. That's coming up after the break.
You've entered the National Historic District in the real vestige of a time gone by.
Fort Worth has a lot of cool nicknames, and one of them is Where the West Begins.
The Fort Worth Stockyards is very much history here. We're real cowboys, really lived here and really still live here, so it's kind of fun to show that to the people who come in here.
They say Fort Worth is where the Old West really began, and they try to keep those memories alive by driving those cattle right down Main Street twice a day. 7,500 Buckeye fans bought tickets for the 88th Cotton Bowl, and many made the half-hour jog to the stockyards.
It looks like the Old West to me. So, yeah, a lot of cowboy hats and cowboy boots. So, yeah.
You're going to have to invest.
I guess I need to. So, but I don't want to give up the Buckeye hat, the Ohio State hat. You know?
Yeah, the Blocko, you can't.
Yeah.
There is a pregame warning before the steers take the streets. You're told to be upright and ready to move if one of these bovine decide to get frisky.
They know the route, but you know what? They also have that animal, you never know. So everybody's got to stand up and be ready to run just in case. It's real.
One of the Longhorn pack goes 10 feet tip to tip. The cattle drive is a brief encounter as they circle back to their pen, but perhaps a lasting memory for an Ohio tourist. Looking good. Now, I want you to give me some Olympic scoring here, folks, back home and also at 1261 Dublin Road. What do you think? I went brown. I prefer the black, but I'm not a villain, I don't think. So, just give me a quick reaction because we do have to move on with life. But I am going to wear this, I think, the rest of the show.
Obi, why don't you go first? What do you think with that?
Oh, well, you guys already know I rock cowboy hats on the regular, and you look authentic.
Is that a perfect 10?
Oh, that's
authentic.
A perfect 10.
I'm going 10. Authentic. That's a perfect 10.
Clay, I absolutely love it. You are polished up Yosemite Sam. Yes. You're killing it.
That's a big suck up from the crew in Columbus. Coming up tonight, also, the Battle of the Bands. Mother Mizzou taking on the best damn band in the land, which is very cool. Fans here getting a little exercise for this one. Plus, Ryan Day looking for his first win of the Cotton Bowl. What he's saying about ending 2023 on a much better note. Stick around.